Hey everybody, it's your girl Kendall T. Johnson, better known as Kendall the Master Stylist. And I just want to talk to you about your salon business. Whether you are a salon owner or you are a stylist that has been in the business 5, 10, 15 years, 20 years, or you're just getting out of school and you're trying to figure out your way. You're trying to figure out your business. I want to teach you how to develop a recession-proof business. I want to share with you how I've moved to 2 different states, not once, but twice. And I was still able to dominate in my beauty business. I would say the first time I moved from little bitty Hope, Arkansas. If you've never heard of Hope, Arkansas, just think about President Bill Clinton. That's his hometown. That's his boyhood home, his childhood home. Well, that's where I grew up. Little bitty town, population about 10,000 people. So after I outgrown that area, I moved about 30 miles up the road to Texarkana. Arkansas, Texarkana, Texas. It's a twin city. And I literally did not miss a beat. Now, before I moved, I had fear, I had doubt, I had uncertainty as to, my income. Was I going to be able to sustain myself? But I really never thought about failure. I was just uncertain. And so although prior to me, making the move, I had just bought a home, y'all. I bought a home when I was 21 years old. And what kept me from moving sooner was all my limiting beliefs, my doubts, my self-confidence, and just everything that we tell ourselves that, that can't happen, or it may make things harder, Those are normally the things that keeps us from getting to the next level or from even pursuing the next level. And so I had all these doubts. I had all these limiting beliefs to keep me from moving sooner than I did. So in 2008, I made the leap. I jumped and I moved about 30 miles from home. I got there. I literally did not miss a beat. About 3 years later, I opened up a salon, which would have been my 3rd salon, Celebrity Status Hair Studio, Texarkana, Texas. It was an amazing salon, beautiful salon, full staff, all of that, dominating, killing the game, y'all. Let me tell you something. I really, really left my stamp in Texarkana, Texas. But at that particular moment, I began to, I was at the top of my game. I was at the peak of my game. I already making 6 figures. 6 figures was nothing for me to make. And so when you've accomplished all of your dreams, when you've crushed your goals, what's next? What's next? And that's what I want to talk to you about in No More Slow Days. That's what I want to talk to you about in No More Slow Days, the Client Magnet Edition. We've done No More Slow Days. I've done No More Slow Days about twice. But I wanted to go more in depth with how to attract your ideal client, how to attract your dream client, how to charge what you're worth, how to stomp out the limiting beliefs that keeps you from going up on your prices. It teaches you the value of what you do. It teaches you how to hone in on your ability to do what you do. So I'll teach you the difference between M1, M2, and M3. And we'll go in depth as to how to figure out your client avatar. So I want to ask you a few questions. When it in regards to your business. Do you continue to run sales on your services? Do you advertise for clients on social media? Because it's a way to advertise without saying, hey, I have openings. Hello, I have openings. Come book me today. I really believe that repels clients away from you more so than attracts the right clients to you. And so it's a way indirectly to advertise your brand or your services in a way that will literally make you a client magnet. So I want to share with you how I've moved to 2 different states. The second state, nobody had ever heard of Kendall T. Johnson. Nobody had ever heard of Kendall, the master stylist. Nobody had ever saw my work. And I literally moved here and I set myself apart from everyone else. And I am literally a stylist in demand. Now, you talk about recessions, you talk about, people are having slow days. I saw this one Facebook group, and I forget the name of the Facebook group, but it was over 300 hairstylists. This was around October. It was over 300 hairstylists that posted how slow they were. And they were so slow that they were scared. Some of them even talked about getting another job. Now, I've been a licensed cosmetologist since I was 19 years old. I have not worked another job since I got my license. Since I got my cosmetology license. I have not thought about working I have not thought about it. And that's a blessing, and I'm grateful. But what I now understand is how to, first of all, think a certain way about myself. I think a certain way about my products and my services. I think a certain way about my ability and my skill to do what I do. Now, for those of you that think you need to be a jack of all trades, you need to, master everything, that is something that we was taught, and it is not accurate. You will literally work yourself to death. And you're going to overwork yourself, and you're still going to be underpaid. So in No More Slow Days, the Client Magnet Edition, I want to teach you, I want to share with you the principles, the marketing tools, the mindset to where you will become a hairstylist in demand. You will never, ever, 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 you will never, ever have another slow day in your business. And you will develop a business to where it is recession proof. That means no matter who's the president, no matter what's going on in the economy, whether the real estate market crash, the stock market crash, it does not matter what's going on around you. You will develop a recession-proof business. You will develop a recession-proof salon business. Your business from behind the chair will literally be set apart from everybody else around you. How do I know? Because I've done it for myself. And one thing that I've learned is if you can do a thing, you can teach a thing. And I know what my assignment is in the earth. I know what my assignment is in the world. I know that I'm supposed to help other people, strategically hairstylist. So if you are a hairstylist and you still having slow days, I don't care if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It don't matter. If I open my books up on a Sunday and a Monday, guess what? I'm going to be booked. Because I have people that will call and say, man, I've been trying to get in for months. I cannot get an appointment with you. So what does that tell me? That lets me know that I am a hairstylist in demand. That it's a demand for what I do, right? So it does not matter what day of the week it is. I know if I open it up, it's gonna book out. I don't care what city I go to. I don't care what state I go to. if I let the word be known, if I get the word out that Kendall, the master stylist, is going to be in your city, it's going to book out, right? So, without further ado, hit that link, KendallTJohnson.com. Swipe up whatever you need to do to register for the webinar January the 5th. January the 5th. No more slow days, the client magnet edition. It's only $99. Go ahead, register, get your seat. It's going to be very personable. It's going to be very intimate. You can ask all the questions. You got 3 full hours with Kendall, the master stylist. No more slow days, the client magnet edition. Go ahead. Let's start 2020 off with 2020 vision. I'm going to teach you, I'm going to share with you my proven system, my proven secrets as to how I have developed a recession-proof business from behind the chair. All right, I'll see you there.